We have a lot of returning players from game 1, also playing game 2 for both teams, so it's going to be exciting. We have Sparkle 666 lining up for the Parliament of Pain versus the Namur Glorious Bastards. We got Bambi, number 9-5 loading up. Sparkle's getting out in front, picking up the first lead of the pack. Meanwhile, Bambi staying upright on one leg, one hand, getting pushed down by the blocker, getting pushed outside and recycled back. Sparkle's taking good use, picking up 4 more points from this game. Bambi with some nice getting low, some good hits getting in here to see how it's going. And Sparkles with the tactical call-off. We have 40 seconds of gameplay, and we have, I think, 8 or 12 points to the Parliament of Pain. Looks like it's 8. Taking a good look at the score here. Lining up for the Namur Glorious Bastards, we have number 556 Blitz eyeing up that wall, trying to get that lead. And we have Skull Kid, number 2-3 for the Parliament of Pain, getting ready with some outside lines, fighting the final blocker, 1-3-3-7, but getting past and picking up that lead for the Parliament of Pain once again. Blitz eyeing up that wall. It is his second game today, so we'll need to see if he is a little bit tired from the first one, or he's getting preppy to get another one going. Blitz taking off the cover, getting past. Skull Kid getting recycled all the way back, eyeing up that wall, looking at the clock, hard hit, taking down a blocker and calling off the jam. Thank you, officials, for helping make us these 3 games become a reality. We all love you and we need you in our lives. Thank you. It's 11-0 for the Parliament of Pain. 2 minutes passed. We still have a lot of derby to go today. Salu or Saliu, I'm not sure if I can pronounce his name correctly, so I'll ask him in halftime. Getting lead with a really nice hip whip, using his teammate to get some speed and get that lead. I kind of don't have the words for what he did there. I think it's called flying. I hope he has his aviation license for that one. Big apex jump, netting him some points. On the outside line, getting hit out. The Parliament of Pain really putting some walls, testing, running into a hip, getting hit out from the inside. A low block penalty, getting access to Parliament of Pain, 9-0-1. You're not allowed to hit people low, so you get a low block for that. We got a tactical star pass and a tactical call off by the Inglorious Bastards. Ik vind dat prima. And now the score is a little bit closer. So if you're rooting for one specific team in this situation, you want your team to be ahead. But in my case, I am neutral, so the closer the score is, the more exciting it is for me to watch this game. We have Sparkle 666 coming in, hitting some straight impact through the middle. Bambi somehow magicked his way through the wall, picking up that lead jam, eyeing up the wall, seeing what he will do, taking it outside to the middle line, just cruising past those walls like they don't exist. Free skating. Sparkle sprinting fast, getting fast as well. Bambi with the call off. Look at the scoreboard here, it's 4 points extra for the Namur Glorious Bastards, 0 for the Parliament of Pain, but all that effort did pick up a call off.
Yeah, I hope it stays on because...
Eyeing up that wall low, I think it's Blitz versus Skull Kid. Yeah, Blitz hitting the shoulder of Jean de Arc. They're going down. Skull Kid getting lead, going out. Oh, Skull Kid picking up a penalty. So we have a power jam going on for the Namur Glorious Bastards. Take a great look at how they're setting up their offense. Waiting, and then hitting the opposing wall at once. So Blitz has a free line past the inside, picking up 4 points for his team. We're still in the early stages of the game, but every point at this point will matter. Jean de Arc doing some solo blocking, getting hit down there. Mansa Bruza, number 60, holding the jammer with some good effort. But Blitz beat the tripod and gets past. Skull Kid going out on the outside line using the toe stops. Just give this man an inch of space and he gets past. Blitz with a good call off. Parliament with Pain came out swinging, but Namur Glorious Bastards answering with some points of their own. We got 1-3, 1-2 lining up for Parliament with Pain. Homicidal tendencies. Facing up against Salou. Salou getting that lead. This is the jammer debut for the current jammer for the Parliament of Pain. It's their first game actually jamming for their team. So keep an eye on homicidal tendencies to see how that goes. Removing the star to create some confusion, getting past the wall. Salou with a really impressive apex jump. Although he didn't quite make it, getting sent off because of a cut track penalty. So now we have 2 jammers in the box, some blocker on blocker action. It might not look useful, but it is. Get in the heads of your opponents. Both jammers have returned to the field. Big offense by 1337. Orvala getting his jammer past the pack first. Taking some heavy hits there, but also dealing them out. And another apex hop. I don't think Salou believes in corners. GPS. Some jammers stumbling, some skaters going down there in turn 1 of the track, but getting back up fast. Salou on a really big scoring run. Eyeing, looking at the jam ref. Almost calling it off, but looking at the situation, deciding not to score some more points. That's a good question. I think it's an all-gender team. I assume it's an all-gender team because they're playing all-gender currently, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think. I just hope that the battery
Parliament with Pain picking up 4 points this jam, but Namur picked up 20. So the score difference slightly increasing in the favor of Namur. We still have 21 minutes and 12 seconds to go in this first jam right there. It's Sparkles versus Bambi. Sparkles really getting a really good start off that, just hitting that accelerator, running past with a smile. Bambi with some cool twirly twisting moves, not far behind. Sometimes I feel like these skaters are just too fast for their skates. Sparkles picking up, I believe, 2 points. Take a good look at the referee crew. It's even 3 points. I missed one. But that will certainly whittle down the score a bit. Apart from all the officials on skates, we would all like to thank the officials not on skates. They also make these games help become a possibility and a reality. That's a reality I choose to live in. Meanwhile, Blitz making some moves, getting recycled by Fluffy. And Skull Kid uses that to get leads, giving me a cheeky smile while he gets past. Meanwhile, Blitz is also out. Skull Kid really using all the grip on his wheels to make a fast corner there. And that's another 3-point jam for the Parliament of Pain. That's 2 3-point jams in a row which they have. So I'm not that good of math, but I believe if they keep doing this, eventually they will overtake the opposing team. So in this game of roller derby, you do not get any points the first time you get past people, but the second time you pass the hips of an opposing player, you're going to score some points. We have lead gem being assessed to GPS right here, number 44, eyeing up the wall situation in front of them. We got Birdie McFly being sent off to the penalty box, which does give PoP a blocker advantage at the moment. See if they can use it to get their jammer past. It's Swifty and Cuddy Shark really setting up that wall to be a really defensive masterpiece right there. Homicidal Tendencies really getting in there. Got a forearms penalty being picked up by 1337. You're not allowed to use your elbows or anything further than your elbows to hit people of the opposing team. GPS with a hit out by Jean d'Arc, getting moved back. Getting a cut the track penalty being assessed. 2 cut the track penalties being assessed. Both jammers are just taking their time getting back to the box. This is a nice moment to remember everybody that whatever you do it on skates, because it's more fun. Like filing out your taxes, it's more fun if you do it on skates, trust me. Homicidal Tendencies, the first jammer to get back in the fray. Moving some outside line, dropping the cover on the floor. Fun fact, there's only 2 players in a team that can actually pick up the cover when it falls. It is the pivot and it is the jammer. No other skater is allowed to touch the cover. We made it past our full 2-minute jam here. I don't think any team really got a big advantage out of this one. But I think they put in a lot of effort to get here, because that was intense. I have jammed my fair share of jams, and every time it's 2 minutes, I look at my bench coach and I'm angry. Angry at life, angry at the jam. Small little sidebar here by the officials, just to keep the game flowing according to the rules, keeping everybody safe. Also, thank you to our track ninjas for fixing up the track these skaters keep on messing up. It's like every game day, we have like people putting tape and rope on the track, and then we have people messing that up. Can you please just let our work live, people? We got not safe for work skating to the score table to rectify some scoring. I wouldn't say mistakes, we're just getting them good. Our officiating team is hyper aware of the rules and the points and how they're being scored and how they're being put down. So we had a skater in game 1 who I'm afraid couldn't really play game 2, so they have been replaced. We have 084, usually Bubble Wizard, is now Fluffy Bubble. Two jammers enter the pack, 1 jammer leaves. Let's see, it's Bambi versus Sparkles. Namur 9-5 versus PoP 6-6-6. The aces of PoP trying for a front start, trying to encroach the wall. Didn't really work because Bambi saw a gap and just went for it. Getting past there, eyeing up the wall, using those legs, trying and stay inside. Barely not making it, but impressive effort all the way. Meanwhile, Sparkles in front. Gave star to 0-8-4. Fluffy Bubble. Fluffy Bubble accepting the star. Have a little bit of an officiating. Okay, so the jam is over. Even though the jammer didn't call it off, something went a little bit awry here. But they're gonna try and figure it out to see what went wrong. Got a official timeout going on. We got Skulk in here doing a little dancey dance. Trying to keep everybody entertained while we wait. Got the Parliament of Pain. I'm not that good of math, but I think they're 29 points ahead currently. We are almost at the halfway point in the first half. We have played 10 jams.
You know the t-shirt.
I see Quagga coming over here to explain what is going on.
Yellow 9-5 expulsion geven voor egregious high block.
Egregious high block, yellow 9-5, okay.
Het was de jam net, een apex jam. Toen zo in het hoofd van.
Yeah, that's not that akkoord. Ja, check, oké. Ik ga er niet te diep op in melden, maar het wordt niet een heel ding van natuurlijk.
Wacht heel even.
Ja.
In het boekje staat nu dat de Chuckaduck de halftime van deze game is. Geen van Dellen dat het tussen game 2 en 3 is.
Dus tussen 2, weet ik zal het even om. Dus tussen 2 en 3 hebben we Chuckaduck. Ja, de Raffle Team en
Ja, het klinkt verder leuk wat je naam boven. Dus,
oh, mooi, mooi, dat is goed. Dat is waar we het voor doen, hè? Dank je. So, between game 2 and 3, we have a little game called Chuck a Duck. You can buy a duck upstairs. The closest to a certain point, when you chuck your duck, will win a really nice prize. So buy into this, get your Chuck a Duck tickets, get your ducks, and have some fun and win some prizes. Apart from Chuck a Duck, Team Nederland also has a raffle going on where you can win some prizes. And all the money you put into the raffle is going to go into the Team Nederland prize fund, which we can use to play our World Cup in April. So support your local and national derby. Also, Duke of Hazzard wants some raffle tickets, so make sure 5 raffle tickets for Duke of Hazzard, please. Somebody go get them. So we have swapped the jammer out for Namur 9-5, who is not going to skate any further this game. We have an expulsion for an egregious high block going on. So I'm afraid we will not be seeing them again. So we have Blitz currently sitting for Namur, getting ready to get back on track and go for it. We have Skull Kid lining up for the aces of Parliament of Pain. Three small sidebars going on. We have the refs in a huddle. We have the Parliament of Pain in a huddle and Namur in a huddle. Just getting ready to see what they're going to do. Are they going to sweep the inside, sweep the outside? Of course, both teams are going to try and get lead, but the question is how. And sometimes the question is why. Nee.
Nee, we hebben...
Nee, 5.
Benny wordt
ja.
inderdaad gespeeld vanwege high block en airborne.
Ja, ik heb het al.
Coolio.
Is al. Quagga kwam even langs. Thanks though. Ja. Nee. Dubbel info beter dan nul info. The whistle has been blown. Both teams are getting ready. Both teams have had a little bit of rest. See if they can use that to their advantage. Parliament of Pain starting in a power start. Skullkid trying to hit that outside line. Valhalla getting some nice hits in. 6 for 2 also going. Trying to recycle the jammer back. And it is lead for the Parliament of Pain. See if they can whittle down the lead just a little bit. Thank you officials for keeping us safe in these hard times playing Derby. Skullkid trying to eye up the wall, see where the gaps are. Meanwhile, Blitz has found a gap of his own in the back. Just blitzing past that wall, getting past the outsides. Some hard hits going on here, some recycling back, and a tactical call off. Not safe for work checking which skaters have been passed. Another 3-point jam for the Parliament of Pain. So I think that's like 3-point jams. So to keep this up all game, and it's going to be fun. And there we have Fluffy Bubble lining up for the Parliament of Pain, 084. Versus Renford, number one. Number one also getting past first and getting lead jammer. What I love is that his facial expression just didn't change. He's like, lead? Yes, sure, I always get leads. That's what I do. Lead, getting past. 4 more points. Just casually skating, casually cruising. Walls are just a suggestion for Renford. Some tactical use of 777 Swifty there. Opening up a lane, getting through that middle. Really eyeing up. Left, right, left, skating, edges, it's all being used. The entire skate has some control here. Fluffy getting forced to the floor there on the outside. Fighting this tough Namur wall once again. We've always seen Fluffy in game 1 when Team Netherlands faced off against the same team. It's always fun to play twice against the same people. Big star pass going on for the Parliament of Pain. Big sound in the crowd for Iron Mist now jamming. And a good call off, which is a clean 24-point jam for the Namur Glorious Bastards. I believe that is the highest scoring jam we have seen all day. 24 points. That's a big one. That puts them at a clean 50-point advantage. 13 minutes left in the first half. Entering jam number 12. The whistle goes. GPS eyeing up an inside line, really getting that lead. Sparkles fighting past as well. Bit of a chaotic fast call off. And seems to be 3 points for the Parliament of Pain. 1 point for Namur Glorious Bastards. So even though Namur has gotten lead that jam, Parliament of Pain scored a bit more points by just being fast. You gotta go fast. a nice moment. If you're skating, if you're standing, if you're sitting, please keep yourself hydrated. Get some water. Buy some stuff in the cafeteria. Also support your local derby league. The more stuff you drink and eat with us, the more fun derby we can provide. Offering of drinks and bets being settled in the audience here. Apparently, if Parliament of Pain Jammer goes for an apex jump and makes it, he will get beer after the day, so it might be good. It's Blitz versus Skull Kid. Both getting ready in their power stance. It's a Victorian-esque picture being made there. Skull Kid with the opening blow with a little tap, putting Blitz on the floor. Skull Kid eyeing an inside that. I wouldn't really call that an apex jump, but he is getting past. It's an hoppity shit right there. Getting some fast moves in. Skull Kid moving forward, trying to clear a path. 1 point hard hit, skate is going down, call off coming in. It's 0 points from Namur. Take a good look at not safe for work. It is another 3-point jam for the Parliament of Pain, which puts them on 30 points, which is 10 3-point jams. The goal of the game is to score more points than the opponents, but it's also to have a lot of fun, and I feel like these skaters are having a blast right now. Also having a blast is Homicidal Tendencies picking up the lead. Parliament of Pain coming in hard. We have Renford being held back by Monster Bruiser, not completely succeeding, picking an inside line. Homie trying to get some points right there. Moving out, moving in, taking that outside line tactical call off. Renford with a fast move. That's 2 points for the Parliament of Pain, 1 point for the Namur Glorious Bastards. So, lots of effort, 1 point difference, a lot of fun. GPS versus Sparkles, 4-4 versus 6-6. GPS using his teammate with a really nice hip whip, getting past, picking up lead jam. Meanwhile, Sparkles taking off the cover in the back, trying to jump a little bit, getting past. 4-4-4 does not believe in walls. He just makes it past. Getting some points, pointing at the crowd. You have a star pass situation going on. I'm just completely shut for words right now. He's just flying past everything. Another outside line, another gap in the wall spotted. This time Sparkle's trying to get him down. Fluffy is the jammer for the Parliament of Pain after a successful star pass. The problem though is that Fluffy got recycled back, is having a tough time getting past. Tripod, more like fly pods, just jumping past, getting some points. That's 0 for the Parliament of Pain, and that's 16 more points for the Namur Glorious Bastards. Feel like we have seen this jammer lineup play a lot before today, and we might see it a lot today still. It's Skull Kid versus Blitz. Skull Kid once again going for one hit, picking up an inside line, one blocker at the end, picking up lead jammer for the Parliament of Pain. Successful moves and really great blockage coming there. Eyeing a gap, 4 points, tippy-toeing his way past the insides. Thank you for our jam referees for skating, because they have to skate every jam. Some of these skaters can sit after one, but our on-skate officials have to do every jam with them. If you're interested in a roller derby, sign up for your local league's open nights. Renford picking up lead. Renford is the captain of the Belgium junior team, and he has participated in the World Cup this summer in Brisbane. He joined the Namur Glorious Bastards this year to get even more training, and after the World Cup juniors, he might want to play some more games. Got homicidal tendencies getting recycled back through the inside. Renford taking good uses of the gap, getting past the inside line. Meanwhile, we have a star pass going on, but the jammer did not completely do the star pass. So the jammer stays the jammer, the pivot stays the pivot. And homicidal tendencies picking up a cut track penalty for the Parliament of Pain, which means they probably need their jammer thing back. So we have a power start going here from Namur. Kind of curious to see what type of offense they're going to use to help get their jammer get past. There's a lot of theoretical offenses you can use here. You can send 4 people to hit the entire wall. You can send 3 people, 2 people. You can even just stand still and let the jammer do their thing. Also might work. It's up to Parliament of Pain to set a wall to see if they can stop this onslaught, this GPS from getting past.
Oh.
GPS taking a small tumble, but it didn't stop him from getting lead. Picking up that lead jammer right there. Right, moving left, moving inside line. Not really completing that apex jump there with some great blocking by Sparkles. Recycling the jammer back. Trying that inside line once again. We had Gene Splicer there standing ready to get some great blocks going. We have a lot of skaters going down, a lot of skaters tumbling. We have a reverse power jam situation going on. It's homicidal tendencies pushing past. One blocker hit them out. See if they remember which one. Homicidal tendencies getting reset all the way past. That's precious time for their jammer to get back on. Star pass, Sparkles holding off the onslaught on the outside track and track 3. Putting up that jammer cover, making some moves, going right, going left, going out, going in, turning. Big hit by the wall, recycling them all the way back, but picking up a penalty. Is it worth? I don't know, but Sparkles getting past, GPS straight behind. We have a solid 20 seconds left on the clock. Let's see if a team can get some more points on the board. GPS being a neutral party here, hitting his own wall as hard as he's hitting the opposing wall. Sparkles getting past. Valhalla trying one last ditch effort. Both jammers look tired, but having a lot of fun here. We're once again back to the time-tested classic of Skull Kid versus Blitz.
He's really good.
Both getting ready, both eyeing up that wall. Namur trying to get the front starts, encroach and encircle the opposing wall. Skullkid getting past first, but Blitz is not far behind. They're trying to blitz their way, trying to take one blocker there. Going for a fast offense, fast back. Tactical call off, I believe that's 2 points. 2 points for the Parliament of Pain, 0 for Namur. It's a lot of effort for 2 points, but we still got an entire second half to go. And those 2 points can make a difference in the end. And it's always good to score more points than the opposing team. The whistle goes, it's Renford versus Homicidal Tendencies. And Renford just picks up leads, adjusts their glasses, and getting ready to pass once more. Renford's just mathing his way past the outside line. Points, points, points on the board. 4 more points being picked up by the Namur Inglorious Bastards. Homicidal Tendencies with a big top hit, but also tumbling down. Getting some pushing in front, Renford getting past. The jammer for Parliament of Pain picking up another penalty. Getting a cut to track penalty by a really great hit, which also picked up a penalty later on, getting sent to the box in the name of Cutty Shark. So I feel like both teams are feeling that they already sort of played a bit of a game. It's getting in their legs. You can see the tiredness a little bit on both teams. So I think they're going to be glad it's almost halftime. We have 2 minutes remaining in this first half of this game. Namur with a steady lead versus the Parliament of Pain. Renford casually eyeing up that wall, leisurely skating until the moment comes to jump past that inside line, picking up 4 more points. Jean d'Arc getting past, picking up some points for the Parliament of Pain. Meanwhile, Renford has decided to let the jam run so Cutty Shark can get out of the box. So both teams have all their players on track for what might be the final jam. It might also be another jam, depending on how fast they want to call it. Seem to have a timeout situation coming in, so this is a great time to remind you to buy stuff from the raffle, buy the merchandise that's in the cafeteria, and don't forget to buy your duck for Chuck a Duck. Really, buy a duck for Chuck a Duck. It's great fun.
When are we chucking ducks? This game, next game.
The Chuck a Duck is between game 2 and between game 2 and 3. So after this game, we will have a Chuck a Duck. Whew. And as the whistle goes, we have lining up 666 Sparkles for the Parliament of Pain. We have number 44, Salut. I still don't know how to pronounce his name. I'll find out in halftime. Getting some hip whips running in, hitting his blocker to try and get in the way of Sparkles. Sparkles picking up the lead jam with a smile, getting past, going fast. Eyeing up that wall, GPS getting recycled to the back, some hard hits going on. Getting past, scoring pass, ready. See if they can get some points. Sparkle's trying to get some moves, get some points. Calling it off. Another 3-point jam for the Parliament of Pain. I feel like they had like a total of like 6 or 7 3-point jams so far. Just curious where that fourth point is hiding every time from them. Five seconds remaining. Another classic matchup. Skull Kid versus Blitz. Skull Kid's finding a really fast inside line Blitz with some combo moves. Not that far behind. Lead for the Parliament of Pain. See if they can go into halftime with a good feeling. Trying to pick up some points. Speeding up the back. It's a sprinting race. Sprinting past hard hits calling. The whistle has been blown. The skaters are getting ready. Seem to have mixed up the matchups a little bit. It's 6-6-6 Sparkles setting up against Renford. The Aces of PoP versus the Namur Glorious Bastards. Let's see if the Parliament of Pain can get some points back on the board to reduce the lead from the opposing team. Renford eyeing up that inside line, getting recycled back by Iron Mist. Sparkles being on the edge. Getting lead, getting past. It's Renford picking up a back block penalty or a high block penalty. I'm not sure that she would not say for signaling. Giving some much needed time for Sparkles to do their work. Strong wall by Namur here in the front. We got Double getting ready. We got Cuddy Shark, and we got number 777, Swifty, trying to get Swifty with it. Some hard hits, clean offense sweeping the inside line. It's Sparkles picking up 4 much needed points. They started off the first game with a blast. Let's see if Parliament of Pain can keep it going for the entire 30 minutes. Jam 1, 55 seconds on the clock. Sneaky outside line. Sparkle still smiling though, looking a little bit tired, but smiling nonetheless. Renford adjusting his glasses, getting past the pack. Big jam and a call off. 4 more points. So it's a 11-point jam if the tally is already correct. 67 versus 140. Sparkle skating to the medics because there's a thing with the thumb. Hope that clears up pretty fast. And then we have Blitz versus Skull. Oh, and a call off by the refs. We are not going this jam. We are chilling right now. Just waiting, just watching. NSO's making sure to keep everybody safe while we fix the track. Just make sure nobody gets caught in the rope. We have 2 track ninjas putting in valiant effort to keep the track working and going. Solid sprint. Skull Kid with that early lead, early sprint, getting past Blitz, getting past the wall, picking up lead. Blitz made his way past the wall as well, facing that final one-on-one versus Jean d'Arc. Going for the outside line, taking a hard hit, going one valiant effort, trying to get his point, but that is 4 more points for the Parliament of Pain. Courtesy Skull Kid. I don't actually have checked the stats, but I believe Skull Kid is one of the highest scoring jammers for the Parliament of Pain currently. The deficit is only like Namur has 140, Parliament of Pain has 71. Currently doubling their score with 27 minutes still left on the clock. This can go either way. It's Saliu versus Homicidal tendencies, both lining up, the massive people in front of them. Saliu making it past, getting the lead. Homicidal tendencies not that far behind in the final 1v1 against Swifty at the end. Making it past Fluffle Wizard. Going hard, picking up some points in the end of Parliament of Pain. Take a good look at the scores. So the final pass 1, so that should be 4 for Namur, 1 for the Parliament. Meanwhile, our next team also warming up at the sides, getting ready. Because after this game, we have another game. But after this game, we also have Chuck a Duck. So be prepared to buy your duck and chuck a duck. Renford finding past the masses in the middle. Getting down, you're not allowed to initiate a block on an opposing player with your head, which is what Renford did there, going in with head first. Probably not on purpose if you look at the situation. You got Sparkles eyeing up an outside line, getting some pushes in, getting some shoves in. Valiant effort by 2-2-1 at the end, going down. But even a skater going down is not going to block Sparkles from smiling and getting 4 more points. Jammer coming back in, Renford eyeing up that Parliament of Pain wall in the back while Sparkles fights their way past in front. Getting through that outside line, the wall with a really nice turnaround move. Trying to contain, but Sparkles had the inside line for an advantage. See if Sparkles can get some more points. Fast call off, Renford flying around. Did that get Renford any points though? Taking a good look. 0 points, the call off was made before the jump, but it looked cool either way. I feel like we've seen these two before. It's Skull Kid versus Blitz. Somehow their jammer lineups always end up in the same place. Skull Kid taking some heavy hits in the pass. Fluffle Wizard trying to get that. Both jammers are out and in a race. The back is slowly speeding up. It's Skull Kid getting the advantage, getting past Blitz. Blitz with a tactical call of both teams going fast, going hard. A lot of effort for 0 points. Man, that one made me feel tired and I didn't even play today. It's Saliu. I might have mispronounced his name a lot today. I will probably do that a lot more. He's facing off against the Homicidal Tendencies. Their first game as a jammer for the Parliament of Pain. Picking up lead to the inside. Saliu not far behind. It's another foot race on skates. Fast sprinting, fast moving. Taking a good look at their bench coach. Tactical call off, 0 points for everybody. Another 0 point jam. The 5 seconds have been called. It's Sparkles versus Renford. I feel like they're not really mixing up the jammers anymore. It's always the same 2 jammers facing each other. It's Fluffle Wizard in the front trying to get them back. What I believe, forearms penalty being picked up. Some hard hits. Sparkles not having the cap on anymore, trying to jump that inside apex. Sparkles eyeing the center. Gunny Shark with some really nice arm blocking there. Containing Sparkles there. Is stoic face is set steady on purely blocking. You can see the raw focus on that man's face. Looked a bit like a penalty there. Yeah, a low block being assessed on 2-1. You're not allowed to hit people with your body under the knees or with areas you use under your own knees. Roller derby surprisingly has a lot of rules. So if you're ever curious, the entire documentation is online. Take a good read. But for now, enjoy 22 more minutes of this amazing game. Both teams really giving a strong effort. Renford really using that to get past. I just cannot read that man. His face is like full focus, always the same. You don't see if he has a tough time or an easy time. He is just there, using his upper body to get low and get high, get past. A few more points on the board for Namur. Parliament of Pain with an early strike back, but Namur is like, hey, we can take your hit and we can dish him out too. We had a lead assessed, but we also had a full 2 minutes of jams. 3 extra points for Namur. I believe this is the highest jam so far for Renford and also for Namur and for the day. It's 27 points versus 0. Now that's a big one. 27 points, imagine. Blitz is like, I can do what Renford does too. Picks up lead, using that lower body strength to get some hard hits in. Skull Kid, meanwhile, trying to get past Namur, but Namur with some amazing moves, setting up a strong tripod. Big bridge back situation to get the back restored. And his Skull Kid versus the wall, getting him off balance, getting that inside line. Super hard hit. Blitz eyeing up the ref, running the clock and calling it. Seems to be a timeout for the Parliament of Pain. Namur already ready on track, and they're like, oh no, we have to wait, so that's okay. Talking over some strategies, how it's going, how everybody's feeling, and please make sure to keep drinking your water. Stay hydrated. Hydrate, I don't know the word. Stay fresh, keep drinking water. Jam timer there, stoically referencing the team who currently has the timeout running. If you ever need your time kept, our jam timer, they do that for you. And thus the whistle goes and the game will commence once more. We have 20 minutes left in this game. We're on jam number 8. We have lining up Homicidal Tendencies versus Salyu. Number 44 versus number 1312. Parliament of Pain going for a back start. Inside line, both jammers tried to use it. Salyu getting knocked off while Homicidal Tendency stayed in. The other outside, that's what Salyu was looking for, picking up that lead jam going in. A penalty being assessed in the back for Cuddy Shark. It gives a blocker advantage to the other side, but it doesn't matter to Salyu. They're just getting past. Cool hits, skaters going down, always fun to look. Toe stop movement here by Gene Splicer trying to contain Jane Salyu, picking up a forearm penalty which turns this into a power jam for the Parliament of Pain, and also a full 2-minute jam. The cut the track penalty being assessed to 1-3-1-2, which will flip the power jam the other way. Got Cuddy Shark coming back from the box, trying to help their wall, help their jammer. Saliu back on track, getting ready. Some encroaching offense coming in from both sides, so Saliu can take the middle. 4 more points on the board. 40 seconds remaining in this jam. See if Homicidal Tendencies can pick up some points as well. Got some nasty offense being put in here. See if they can dismantle the wall. The back wall out of play, getting moved forward. Saliu going for a... Good hits getting here. A direction being called on red/black 1-9. Getting sent to the box, which leaves them with 3 blockers against Saliu. Cuddy Shark with some offense on the inside line. Saliu opting for the outside line, getting hit out by a really fast tripod. And thus the clock has run out in this jam. That was impressive. Not a lot of points, but a lot of moves and effort being made. Some really great defense from both teams. It's great to see. Some flexible but firm and strong tripods. What you usually see in a lot of derby is that if a tripod gets broken up into a 1-1-1 situation, if you can get that tripod back together, that's where you are at your strongest. The triangle is the strongest shape in geometry and derby. And thus we have Sparkles getting past, 6-6-6 picking up the lead for Parliament of Pain. We got Renford not that far behind, also using this 3v3 blocker situation. Sparkles with a little bit of an apexy hoppy, getting some pointy points. All 4 points and 1 point for Namur. Seems Renford managed to get their hips past the opposing blocker just straight at the end there. So the referees are awarding 1 point for valiant effort right there. And also because the rules say he got a point. You don't really get any points for putting in effort, but it is highly appreciated. Talking about putting in effort, Blitz getting past that first blitz on the inside line, picking up lead jammer from Namur. Skull Kid facing off against that tripod. Cuddy Shark really using his body to stand in the way. Trying that line, recycling back. Blitz meanwhile is getting past. Apex jump by Skull Kid, getting past. Still not on his, still no points there though, because he's still on his initial pass, now into a scoring pass. Blitz making some moves. Blitz doing the casual call of no stress. I'm like, he has enough time, and he did have enough time. That's 2 points extra over the Parliament of Pain, which puts them at the 6-point jam versus 0 points. We have hit the 100-point mark. Namur Glorious Bastards really trying to put this game to bed to see if they can get that lead safe and keep it there. What I love about jam referees is they really have to keep one line with the jammer at all times possible. So it's such a really interesting job to have when you need to stay with your jammer. Saliu getting past Manso Bruza, almost sliding into me, trying to hold the blocker down there. Good braking effort though. Moving back in at the right time, Homicidal Tendencies going for the outside line, using their own blocker to try and get past one. But there's more, there's 2, it's an entire tripod of Namur getting past, getting in the way. Swifty hitting Jean d'Arc back out. Some good offense here on Cuddy Shark by Jean d'Arc. Meanwhile, Saliu is like, I'm just skating here, don't mind me picking up points for their team. Bit of an apex hop, apex jump. Getting hit off track. Good defensive effort by the Parliament of Pain, holding that inside line. Saliu just taking their time, running that clock a little bit while eyeing up what is the situation, what is happening. I think it's a tactical smart use because there's no stress at that moment. Saliu and Homicidal Tendencies getting past turn number 2. Getting back in, we see Tactical call off. 0 points for PoP. I think that's 12 points for Namur. We have another timeout, and this time it's to the opposing team. If you're ever curious which team has called the timeout, just look at the jam timer. They will do fancy pointing. But this seems to be an official review even. So one of the teams has done something, and one of the other teams wants to talk about that and see if they can either get a penalty removed or add a penalty in. We'll see if it can add some background info once the call has been made or has not been made. Normally the announcer would walk in and listen in and give you like a small summary, but today I am super lazy, so that's all on me. It's a good moment to take a big look at our scorekeepers. They are sitting, from my point of view, on the right with the scoreboard there. They keep the score, they count the score, and they make sure all the teams get the points nice on the beamer, on the board. And apart from the scorekeepers, of course, we also have our non-skating officials, our so-called NSOs, also in the penalty box, sitting there keeping track of penalties and also making sure that if a skater commits a penalty, that they sit out their 30 seconds. So whenever you make a penalty, a thing you cannot do in roller derby, of course, you need to sit down for 30 seconds, and the timer only starts the moment your butt touches the couch or bench or wherever you have to sit for the specific game. And the time stops counting the moment there's no jam going on. So you have 30 seconds of sitting time.
Geel vroeg een voorarm penalty op de rode jammer aan. Omdat de rode jammer zou zichzelf gewipt hebben met de voorarm daar in de buitenbocht. Niet gezien.
No call stance.
Ja.
So Namur has requested a official review to try and get a penalty on the Parliament of Pain jammer. According to Namur, they use their forearms to whip past on the inside line, which is not a legal move in roller derby. You're not allowed to use your forearms, but the no call stands. So Namur loses their official review, and the no call stands. Nothing changed. What does change is lead status, because Renford has just picked it up on the inside line. He's casually skating past, eyeing their ref. Sparkle's taking off the cover, but still having a smile, getting past in turn 1 and 2. Renford eyeing up. The moment he has to call, bam, hitting those hips, getting points. That's 4 more points on the board for Namur. 0 points for the Parliament of Pain. I've seen comebacks happen at this point, but it's going to be a tough one. If it happens, it will be really interesting. But I think Namur has got this one in the bag. But there's still 13 minutes of amazing roller derby, because both of these teams want to show that they're good. So we're going to have maximum effort here. Maximum effort from Skull Kids trying to get past Cuddy Shark in the front. Monzo Bruza getting past, and Skull Kids somehow finding a way to pick up that lead. Blitzing past Blitz on that inside line. Amazing moves, some great blocking as well going on. Skull Kid getting past fast. I think they made sure to get all 4 points this time.
We hebben niet helemaal de equipment, dat is wel originals, hè.
Alles behalve announcement. Ja, op zich, ik heb hem bij.
Ja, ik denk, wel een van. Ik had ook nog wat afsluiten die.
So Saliu getting past, pointing at the crowd, picking up that lead jammer, signifying that this is for you, whoever they are pointing at. Trying to do a little bit of an apex hop, getting past the inside. Ivan missed with a great hit, recycling the jammer back. Homicidal tendencies creeping up on the back, 1-3-1-2. The call from Namur, the bench, is to call it up. Was it on time though? Because it's 0 points for Namur. And it is. Looking at the jam ref, who I cannot find, is hiding. The jam ref is hiding. Oh, they're talking. They're talking. 0 points for Parliament of Pain as well. Another high effort jam, 0 points. So you might not see it on the scoreboard, but you feel it in your heart and probably your leg muscles as well. Sparkles doesn't believe in lines, just in getting lead. Big smile, big lead, coming past. Renford getting past as well. Parliament of Pain going for the offense-defense switch. Big fast call of Renford trying to sneak in a point, jumping on the inside line, not getting any point. I think we have found where Parliament of Pain keeps losing that 1 point, because they found it this time. 1 point jam instead of a 3 point jam. Once again, it's Blitz against Skull Kid, eyeing in the back. Parliament of Pain going for a back start, seeing if they can use all the space. And Blitz is like, you're giving me too much space. I'm going to take it and take that lead jammer away from you. Skull Kid tanking a big hit there, getting past as well. Blitz is like, you know what? I'm going to get some points on board, and I'm just going to call that jam off. With some points, I mean 1 point. 1 point to rule them all. And once again, it's Saliu against Homicidal Tendencies. Saliu trying to eye that inside line. Good tripod, Gene Splicer with a great recycle. We have a penalty being picked up here, not sure by who. Homicidal Tendencies with a really good bean dip. Saliu picks up lead while Homicidal Tendencies picking up a penalty. Not sure which penalty because he didn't really see, but I think it's a cut to track. Saliu guiding his blockers to set up that offense, using an amazing shirt whip. Cuddy Shark with a big hit on Mansa Bruiser going down. Saliu really using his blockers as a great resource to get it going. Amazing wall here. Saliu getting that hit. We have some skaters going down clearly. They are feeling it in their legs and in their body. It's the second game. The weather is not that nice. It's winter. Please make sure to also get your vitamin D. Looks like he got the wind knocked out of him pretty hard. We have had 18 jams in this current game, 7 minutes and 49 seconds on the clock. Parliament of Pain with 94 points, Namur Glorious Bastards with 215. We have Homicidal Tendencies starting their jam in the box, which is a power start for Renford here. Let's see if they can use those blockers to an advantage. Question is, how fast is Namur going to switch from offense to defense to offense to see what they can do? It's a four-man offense trying to run down the wall, putting past, cleaning Renford with a really inside to outside sweep, giving Renford a pretty okay easy lead. Homicidal Tendencies though, getting that same line, finding it inside. Renford picking up a cut to penalty track. So during his really impressive roll to slow down his speed, his skate touched the inside of the track, the inside outside of the track to be specific, which means he needed to recycle past the blocker that had got him in out of that were in front of them at that certain point. Well, Renford did not do that and picked up a cut to track penalty. Renford getting Iron Mist there with a nice juke, going left to right, Iron Mist recovering to the wall. Bottom of the frame with a good 2-wall physical in front, but not really holding him down quite a bit. Homicidal tendencies back on track. Renford making his lap. Getting past on the inside. Renford eyeing the outside line. PoP didn't really respond to what happened there. Renford just picking up 4 pretty easy points. I feel like both teams are really starting to feel the tiredness setting in. It's just not the physical, but also the mental part coming in there as well. Although I'm not really sure if Renford can actually get tired, because the way he's still skating exactly the same, with the same facial expression on his face. It just doesn't change. He's here, he's there, he's everywhere. It's Renford. Jean d'Arc with a hard hit, picking up the jammer cover from their own jammer. The pivot has become the jammer. There is no lead in this one. It's a 2-minute jam. The call-off has been made. We are slowly entering the twilight minutes of this second game. After this game, we are going to play Chuck a Duck, people. Chuck a Duck. So if you do not have a duck, pick up a duck and play with us. And if you do have a duck, you can also get second duck. Why not second duck? Do people even know about second duck? Apart from that, raffle stuff, merchandise stuff, and get your food stuff so we can get some money stuff. Currently in a timeout for Namur. And once again the whistle goes and skaters get ready. While we had a timeout, I have thought of a small summary of this game. And I would say amazing. It's an amazing game. It's great fun to watch. Even though one team is clearly ahead of the other one, both teams are giving it their best. They're communicating, they're hitting people, they're getting leads, they're pushing people legally in the rules. And it is amazing. Talking about amazing, Sparkle's making some moves in the outside line, picking up that lead jam over Blitz. We have not seen these jammers match up a lot. We got some tumblings going down in the back. Sparkles is looking at the situation, see if they can get some points. 1 point being picked up, quick call off. And it is indeed 1 point for the Parliament of Pain. Look at that, thank you referees. We have Saliu versus Skull Kid, a jammer matchup we have also not seen. Because as it goes, they have faced off against the same jammers almost the entire game. So it's going to be interesting how we're going to do this, how it's going to look. And well, there's a good look down the inside line for Solio, picking on the lead jammer. Skull Kid not that far behind though. I think Solio baiting Skull Kid straight into their own wall. 0 point jam on both ends though, that's some great defense. Four minutes and 10 seconds left on the clock. The track ninjas to see if the track is still functional. Track seems to be functional. The jam is going on. Sparkles eyeing it inside line, pushing in the middle. Renford taking an outside line. Gene Splicer with one valiant effort but not stopping Renford, who picks up the lead jam. Meanwhile, Sparkle's taking off the star, also scoring it past the inside. Renford is eyeing up to see what's going on. Passing 1, 2, 3 blockers. Getting past that fourth blocker in the end, getting past it. 4 full points coming in for Renford. Leaving Sparkles in the dust for 0. That was exciting. I enjoyed that one a lot. You're not really supposed to pick favorites, but that was my favorite jam, I would say. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. It's okay. Taylor's Classic is time. Blitz versus Skull Kid. Skull Kid getting some moves in the inside and the outside, but Blitz is the first one past. 2 blockers going down in the back. Ivan missed with a heavy hit, taking out a blocker. Blitz moving past, heavy hits. I don't know what's going on. Did both teams get points? One team got points. Namur got 3 points. And the Parliament of Pain got 0 points. Namur putting on the cherry on top just in these last few jams. Scoring some more points, being awesome, being amazing. I would also like to thank the audience for being amazing, for being here. Thank you. It's always more fun to play the sport if people are watching. And also thanks to everybody in the stream watching. It's always more fun if people are watching. Sparkles eyeing up the outside, eyeing up the inside. Monster Bruiser going for one last valiant effort. But also Saliu getting past, number 44. It is a speedy pack, we're sprinting. Sparkles is faster though. If anybody is playing the Derby drinking game, we have a ref down. That means you have to chug your entire thing. Once again, we have a matchup we have not seen a lot of. It is Skull Kid versus Renford. Or it's Renford. I don't really know if it's the correct pronunciation. I think it's just the name. Renford trying to eye that inside line, staying in. Recycling 1 blocker back. We have a no pass, no penalty, which means lead is for the Parliament of Pain. Skull Kid running, trying to get past, trusting his blockers to hold back Renford. Valiant effort, and the blockers succeed, and also Skull Kid succeeds with getting 4 points. I would say Renford is top 10 anime villains, because every time he gets past, he adjusts his glasses like it was his plan all along. If we take a good look at the time, this is going to be our final jam, people. Or it gets called up really fast, but I would not say so. Or I would. It's not up to me, it's up to the skaters. The whistle goes, the timer is off. It's Blitz picking up the first last lead. And Sparkles overtaking Blitz. Blitz making sure the period clocks runs to 0. So this is the actual final jam of the game. Currently the score is unofficial while we wait for the officials to make the score official. But I don't think there's going to be any specific things that will change the score that much. And I think we can celebrate Namur Glorious Bastards on another victory today. Great derby by both teams. You love to see it. Between games 2 and 3, we're gonna play a little bit of Chuck-a-Duck. We're gonna do some raffle stuff, but we will see you here back for game 3. I have been and will be Slapsuck, and I'll see you for game 3 as well.